359. Nope, that's it. Welcome, everybody, to Shenaniderp. On yesterday's episode, we covered building an infinite lapis machine, the automatic macerator and smelter, and what the hell is up with all these filters. Today, well, I think we spent enough time in our basement. I think we have to go outside. So, I think we shall do that. I think we have spent enough time just wandering around, building things in our basement. I mean, how many episodes have we spent down here? It's kind of ridiculous. So, I think it's time we go outside. We start playing outside. Ah! Sunlight! No! Yeah, I'm kidding. I actually come out here quite a bit because I build a lot. I just don't do it on camera, though I really think I need to change that. No, I did not put those up. Space put those up. I don't know if I like them on the towers like that. But, yeah, I think I need to come out and build a lot more because of that house right there. Okay, so there's a story behind this house. Adult will trade for stuff. He'll trade iridium for stuff. Because we're always needing iridium, because, well, to be perfectly honest, I kind of made a deal with Adult that I wouldn't make a machine to automatically make iridium, because he likes the trading aspect. So, I trade iridium for stuff. He takes books, you know what, I forget what he took the second time around. Oh, yeah, nether stars. Yeah, I actually showed that off on camera. This time around, he didn't really need anything, so he said, why don't you build me a house in the castle? A nice 2-story house in the castle. So I built him this. And I'm a little depressed that I actually built it, because it makes my other houses look like complete crap. This actually looks really, really nice. I really like the deck, how the deck turned out. Most of this was made with micro blocks, which may or may not explain the massive frame lag that I get looking at his house. Like right now I'm running at 26 frames per second. And I do hear rumor that micro blocks cause FPS problems. But, I mean, in the last server, I made a house that was like entirely out of micro blocks, and I didn't have this problem. So I'm not sure that's what the problem is. But let me take you on a small tour of Adult's house. He has not furnished this place. I figured I'd let him furnish it, since it'd be like him buying a house. You're expected to furnish your own house if you buy a house. So, this would be the main living area. Not much, but I do like the trim that I put in here. I do not, however, like the lighting errors that I get. These are not micro blocks. None of these are actually micro blocks around here. Actually, I think one of them might be. I think like that one's a micro block, but there aren't many micro blocks around here. But these are real spruce half slabs and stairs. So this is a vanilla lighting glitch. And that one's lit up because there's actually a door above it. These are lighting glitches because there's walls up there. Anyways, so yes. This is like the living area kind of thing. I guess you could put a couch and a TV in here quite nicely. Back here, I guess, could be the, like, dining room kind of area and the kitchen type style area with its own little cupboard under the stairs, which the villagers like hiding in. It's hilarious. Oh, for the record, I've relocated the villagers because of this house, for reasons that I'll get into here shortly. So upstairs, we have the main hallway, which I guess we can put some decorations and stuff in. The main bedroom with its own walk-on deck. Yeah, okay, it's a small house, but this is a castle village. The houses aren't supposed to be big. And yeah, okay, it's small, but I really, really like it. I like how this turned out. I'm quite impressed with it. I want to see what Adult does with the furniture. But it makes all of the other buildings that I've made look like absolute crap. So I'm going to be tearing out all of these buildings, even this one that I built for the show. And I'm going to be completely rebuilding them. That's why the villagers aren't here anymore. They've been relocated temporarily while I rebuild the village. And I definitely need to rebuild this building, because this building kind of sucks. It's ugly. But it's where all of Space's advanced solar panels are for the matter fab. So I'm going to have to take that into account when I rebuild the building. Yeah, I don't know. But obviously I haven't done too much up here. I've mostly been focusing on other projects. But all the villagers are out here, being protected by some iron golems. These are the iron tanks that I spoke of in the last episode, where we keep all of the stuff that comes out of the cells from the centrifuges. Let's see, silicon, sodium, chlorite, lots and lots and lots of liquid mercury, absolutely nothing, and a spare lava tank, which I don't know why, because we have a literally infinite source of lava now. This is new. I never saw him build this before. But this is another thing I want to show off. Okay, so up here we have the Mistcraft room. Okay, so we had problems, server problems with Mistcraft. One of our newcomers made like 80 some odd worlds in one day, and it started causing performance issues, I think. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what everybody says, so that's what we're going with. So we got creative spawned notebooks with all of the pages in them, and we're limited to 2 worlds. Okay, so we got this world up here, which is Space's world, and then we got this world up here, which is my world, which Space actually made for me because I don't know how the new Mistcraft works yet. I haven't researched the wiki yet. Haven't gotten that far. That's another world that we have not created yet. Since we're limited to 2 worlds per person, that means we've got 4 in this little village because it's the 2 of us here. But let's check out my world first, because I think this is kind of dramatic, kind of really cool, actually. So, going in! Holy crap! We've used a lot of lava so far. Yeesh. I'm gonna have to move this sooner than I thought. Yes, Space created a world for me that is 1 biome, ocean, and has a modifier that turns all water into lava. And very soon here, I'm going to make a mobile platform for this setup here, so that I can come in when we run out of lava in a certain area and manually move the platform to another area. So a mobile, well, I'd say drilling platform, but we're not technically drilling for anything, are we? It's all right here. But yeah, a mobile lava rig kind of thing, yes. We do have a little bit of corruption. We've got weakness. But since I don't think anything is going to be spawning in the Eternal Day world... Wait, is that Eternal Day? No, it looks like the sun is actually setting. Oh, but there's two of them. Yeah, I don't understand this Mistcraft stuff. We got a sun up there that's crooked. We got a sun over there that is setting. Yeah, I don't know. But either way, I don't think anything's going to be spawning in this area. I don't think lava makes a very friendly mob environment. Whee! Our other world is Spaces, and this one he built for one specific purpose. And it actually looks pretty freaking awesome. Whoa, if I can get out of the little protective area that we made. We had a little mishap with a mining laser, and we kind of set the world on fire. But it's okay. I don't understand where these wooden tendrils come from, but that doesn't particularly matter. We have a sun rising there and a sun setting there. How does that work? I mean, seriously, think about that for a second. I could understand a binary star system. But wouldn't the planet be rotating around the suns? Holy shit, we have a trinary star system here. Plus a moon. Oh, this place is confusing. Mistcraft is confusing, and it appears that it wants to rain because it's all kind of dark and foggy-ish. But that's why we've created this world over here. We created this world for the express purpose that I ran out of Nikolite. I'm not kidding. I'm out of Nikolite. Go create your mining world. So now we have a mining world that we have to move the quarry every... Oh, something broke. I wonder what broke. Whee! Well, yeah, this would cause frame per second issues. But there's a reason why I carry this guy, the sorting pouch. It's so I can take all the crap and just throw it in a sorting pouch and it goes into the sorting machine automatically. So I guess now I have to figure out why, oh why, our machine backed up before I put back down the quarry. Alrighty, but, oh, shit, they all just despawned all at once. Well, I got as many as I could get. Oh well, I will worry about that later, I guess. What are you doing? Chrono items 2668. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's going exactly where it's supposed to be going. I was gonna move the quarry and restart it, but if the system's locked up, then no. I'm not going to be removing the quarry. Where is this? Okay, there's the island that Space made. Or a book to an island that I don't know where it is. I've never seen it before. And I've never gone through this portal before. Well, at least it's truth in advertising. It is most definitely an island. Holy crap, we are 12,858 blocks out. We got another little island over there. We got a very, very, very small island over there. I want to build my house there. Alrighty then. Oh crap. I was going to say I spawned into the void. Yay! I'm back. I'm back, baby. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing. Mostly off camera. We've been screwing around with this stuff. I haven't really done much else, have I? No, mostly I've been working on the stuff in the basement. And trying to think how the hell I'm going to replicate that everywhere else. Because, holy crap, this is a very good looking house. But I think that goes with my philosophy of building in Minecraft. Don't start building something to look like this. Start with a very basic idea of what you want to build. Like what I started with. I started with an idea that I wanted to build something like this house right here, where it's just this kind of L-shaped house, kind of ish. And then I just picked wood that I thought would look right. And since this was a two-story building, I didn't want it to tower above all of the other buildings. So instead of making it 4 high for the first floor like I did in these buildings, I made it 3 high. So this right here actually marks the floor. Like the blocks in between floors. But I also didn't want it to feel a little cramped, so I made the ceiling half slabs. And then just put stairs in as a trim, kind of ish. I don't know, it all just kind of evolved. I started with a basic shape, and I just kind of went with it. And I made something like this. So that's how I need to think about it. I don't want to think that I want to build something like this over here. I want to build something like this and then expand upon it. Kind of ish. Oh, and in case you're curious why there are no doors here anymore, that's because space has a tendency to leave the elevator down. And the villagers, when there were doors here, they would always... Whoops. They would always go through the doors and then fall down into the workshop. And I'd log in the next day and there'd be like all these villagers in the workshop and I'd have to pick them up and bring them back up here. So I ripped the doors off, and now, if the elevator is down, according to the villagers, it's not a house because there's no doors, it's a pit. And villagers stay away from pits. Though I'm going to have to do something about that. I don't know. I want to keep this up here because basically I wanted it to look like it's kind of like a secret elevator kind of thing. You walk in here, you think, oh, it's just the clock tower. I mean, you go up here and then up there, though I didn't put the ladder in. But you go up there to fiddle with the clock, and that's the entire purpose of the tower, is it's a clock tower. But then you have this secret button here that you push. I think my elevator's broken. It would appear that my elevator's broken. Oh, there it goes. It worked that time. Okay, I think I gotta fix the code. Or we just have some impressive lag at times. Connectivity lag. Yeah, I've got to fix my code a little bit. What I got to do is right now, the code is set up that it will wait for a response, and then it will run the code to bring the elevator up, and then it will wait for a response, and then run the code to bring the elevator down, and then it loops. Well, it works. Because the elevator is either going to be in one of two positions. It's either going to be up or it's going to be down. But if the elevator is down and the server restarts and the computer restarts, well, now the computer once again thinks the elevator is up. And then you push the button and then it runs the code to bring the elevator down. But the elevator's already down, so you had to push the button and nothing happened according to you, and it's a little confusing. So I think I need to fix the code. And since, as far as I know of, there's no way to really determine where the elevator is, at least without making it a little bit ugly, I think the easiest way to fix the problem is to actually have, when the computer starts up, it runs the code to bring the elevator up, and then it starts the loop where it will bring the elevator down, pause, bring the elevator up, and then loop around to the pause again. Yeah, I think that will work. That way the computer always knows where the elevator is when it reboots, because it forces it into the up position. Whew, okay, I think we've talked enough. I think it's time to build something after I make sure my inventory is sufficiently empty. And that will work. Alright, so today I've been thinking of other things we can build. And one of the big things that I noticed this morning when I logged in is that the machine was not working. It refused to work. Nothing was coming through here. And you know what? This may have caused the problem with the quarry as well. I don't know if that's the case, because the second I fixed everything just started flowing through, so I didn't get to see where everything was stuck. So it might have been that everything that should have come through the system and couldn't ended up in these relays here. And they got stuck in the relays, and since that relay and that relay are for the quarry, they got full and the quarry couldn't output anything. That may have caused my problem. So I needed to fix that. And the thing that was filling up the system so damn much that it actually broke the system was these gold nuggets. Okay, I did not put the gold nuggets in the filters, so I ended up with a chest completely full of gold nuggets. And I had nothing else using the gold nuggets, so the gold nuggets had 0 valid destinations. And it clogged up the system. This is what I was saying. We've got to watch out for this stuff. We have to be very, very, very careful. But I fixed it by taking out the steel armor from here, because nothing drops steel armor, so we don't have to destroy it. And then I put in the gold nugget. So now all the extra gold nuggets are just going in here to be destroyed, and so on and so forth. But I figure we should make use of the gold nuggets. I should put that system back. Well, that's actually really, really easy. What can you make out of gold nuggets? Well, actually, you know what? Let's look over what we can make with gold nuggets and see if there's anything like really, really useful that we can make outside of the blatantly obvious. Okay, so we got the golden apples, which, golden carrots, which, exo chassis, gold plate gear, not really. Neutral shot. Okay, Space has been playing with these. I've died many a times to Space's gun. Not a fan of those. Mostly because they kill me. Hobbyist steam engine. More shots. The holy hand grenade, which is something I've totally got to play with at some point. Kills mobs, not blocks, or whoever threw it. Let's see. Wand of the Apprentice. Wiring. Okay, so nothing good there. Nothing good there. Fireworks, which is something I've totally been meaning to play with, but I've been meaning to play with it ever since the latest version of FTB. So I've really been meaning to play with it. We got an alloy furnace, which will take 9 gold nuggets and turn them into gold ingots, but we can do that in the shapeless crafting table. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the only thing we can make out of the gold nuggets is gold bars. Okay, well, I have a significant amount of gold bars already. I mean, we're up to 833 stacks of gold bars. We should find a use for those. But first, we need to turn the gold nuggets into gold bars. And that's shockingly easy. In fact, I had it actually set up beforehand. As we can see with the gold ingots and the gold nuggets in here and everything. I need our standard filter, a fabricator, a chest. Let's go with some pneumatic tubes. And I do not need any of the EE stuff since this is all vanilla. So I think this is all I need. So let's start here. first things first is we do not put down our filter. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start building the stuff to output over here. So the first thing we do is not put down our filter, because that will just kind of screw with all our stuff. So let's put down our chest. That's our filter, not our, our fabricator. Ah, the connection lag. It always gets bad right around this time. I blame Verizon and their inability to keep up with the offerings that they provide. Like, I pay for, right now I pay for, I think 50 megabits per second, little b, not big B, bits per second down, and, like 30 megabits per second up, or something like that. Okay, so now we got our fabricator with the gold nuggets, with the gold, making gold ingots. Now we can put our filter in and very quickly throw in our gold nuggets before everything else decides to come this way. Oh, I put the filter in the wrong direction. That's why nothing's happening yet. Alright, let's fix that. I gotta clear out my ender bag. Where's my screwdriver? There's my screwdriver. I've really got to make a sonic screwdriver. Come on. Connection lag is going to be fun. But what was I saying? I pay for a significant amount of bandwidth, and I have trouble watching YouTube at 240p every now and then. Okay, so now we got the gold ingots coming in. They will gather up until we get 9, and then output... Wait, no. We get gold nuggets, they will gather up until they get 9, and then they will make gold ingots, and then we need to output them, but of course I didn't bring any of the wooden pipes, or the... I'm not even going to try. Yeah, fuck it. The gates. I need to find a new name for those things. Something I can actually pronounce. Oh, I guess I need a... What the hell? All of a sudden I was pointing the wrong way. Okay, relay, and I already have the pneumatic tube, so... Whee! So we put in our pipe, we put in our relay, plop. Yeah, okay, and then we put in our pneumatic tube, which I'm building it all off this way. That way I can start making other things out of the gold ingots. So, like, right now... Well, actually, right now I'm going to use a filter. There we go. And then I'm going to connect the filter to the rest of the system. Yes. Okay. Then we'll put the filter. We connect this filter to the rest of the system. And since we're not playing with EE or anything, we don't have to spin anything back at itself, like we had to do with the lapis. So this is literally all we have to do right now. Let's see, items in inventory, energy pulsar. Now, if anybody was ever curious, I didn't get any questions on this, but if anybody was curious, the reason I always set it to items in inventory to pulse is so that it's not constantly running, it's not constantly taking up CPU time and killing the server. So when there's nothing in inventory, that's not doing anything, it's just sitting there. At least I think that's what's going on. That's what I'm going to go with, because that's what I think is going on. So let's go with that. Alright, so now we have everything set up. Now we can expand upon this idea. Can I grab a gold... Oh, I have gold bars. Okay, so let's look at what we can make out of the gold ingots. Standard crafting stuff so far. I have a massive amounts of these things now. Yeah, I've been playing a lot with Computer Craft for another project that I've been working on that I'm not going to tell you guys about because it's a secret for right now. But yeah, that's another project I'm working on. Now, I have a general idea of what I can make out of gold ingots, but I want to look through. This is something I need to set up, some kind of automated system where I make iron ingots, stone, gold, so I can make inert stones. But of course, I'm back to the problem where I don't have the shards of minium. I wonder if there's an easy way to get those. I don't know. Okay, maybe someday in the future I'll make a Portal-inspired Minecraft area. We know what those are. We've played with those already. Sample PCB. Simple PCB. No idea what that is. A farmer. That's for Steve Carts. Ooh. Cross of Mercy. Damn, that thing's heavy. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Damn, that thing's heavy. That, my friend, is because it's so full of mercy. Coin of Fortune. I need to start getting one of those. I need to make one of those. Because I can find insane uses for that. I just don't know how to make the glowing water. I'm guessing that you have to make... you make the glowing water from vials of water. But it doesn't say how to make vials of water. And I haven't looked at it too in depth yet, so my guess is you have to make vials and then fill them up with water like you fill up bottles of water. But, yeah. Can place them long distance but costs extra. I need to make one of those. There are so many things I need to make. Repairs items made of gold, consumes glowstone dust, don't particularly care. There's a lot of really cool stuff. A rust-proof ensorcelled artifact, unfortunately not unbreakable. I don't know what this stuff is, but I'm guessing it's EE. An infinite water bucket, unless you drink from it, trades life for hunger. Well, since life regenerates, that's kind of useful. This is getting into bee stuff and forestry. You know what? I'm just going to fast forward until I actually find something useful. Online player detector? I wonder what the hell that means. Okay, so I found the EE stuff. I actually found that real quick. It was actually literally the next section over from the shaped crafting. But man, gold is used in a lot of stuff. Probably the most I've seen. But yeah, okay, so EE is the place we want to be. We can make iron ingots, which I have so much of I'm filling barrels. Diamonds, which I will probably be doing. Those are Philosopher's Stones, which we still can't make. We could take gold ingots and make more gold ingots, which I don't think is a problem for us. We can make more of these tombs of the Alcahest, which, no real point in making that automatic. We can make this Alcahest, which basically takes everything and destroys it, and we don't know what for. Or we can make the Forged Lexicon, which is something we don't have to worry about right now, not for this situation. So it looks like our choices are iron or diamond. Well, like I said, we have more iron that we know what to do with, so I guess it's diamond that we need to make, which means we need medium stones. But from here, it's pretty much just like this setup, but off of here instead of off of there. So we go get our required items. There we go. Alright, well, we will need a relay later on in the system, but we need a filter. Yes. We need a fabricator. We need medium stones, which I'm going to grab a couple. Well, 6. Let's see. We need wooden pipes. We need more of these gates. I say chests we need. 2 of them. I think. Maybe. I don't remember. I'm, for the most part, kind of winging it. Alright, so first thing we would do would be put down a filter here. But since I don't want to be just spitting gold bars everywhere, we are going to skip the filter for right now and move on to the chest. Boink. And then the fabricator. which now that I think about it, I need more gold ingots. So, okay, we're going to put down the filter. Pop. Alright, so now we're using the same distance valid destination trick that we learned in the last episode to split up the output of this machine to go evenly that way in this direction. So all I have to do is wait until we get enough gold in here to do what we need to do. But until then, we can... Oh, right! I don't need 4 gold ingots to do this, since we don't lose anything. I can just do this. Okay, so now we're making diamonds. Blink. Oh, and we need to put the shards of minium in. Now, it will... If you're using disposable stuff like this, stuff that gets damaged, it will use it from upper left to lower right. So, like, it will use this one, and then 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 it will use this one, and so on and so forth, however many you have in there. And that's how we make our diamonds. And then from there, all we do is output it. You know what? Before we do that, let us see if there's anything cool we can make with the diamonds. With, like, EE or anything. Let's see. We can make gold bars, which I don't think we have to worry about. We can make more diamonds, which I don't think we have to worry about. But I will search through more fireworks, which I really need to play with at some point. I just haven't gotten there yet. I need to play with that turtle that can shoot off its own fireworks. But yeah, again, I will search through this and see what all we can make and see if there's anything that I want to automate. Well, that's a no. There is nothing else in here that I would like to make out of diamonds, at least automatically. So, from here, we can just spit everything where it needs to be. And that's where the relay comes in. And once again, we can put the relays facing weird directions. And eventually the pipe will connect itself. And we can just simplify this by... Whoops. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Putting the output directly into that output. And we just put our gate in there. Boop, and set it up just like normal, where we use items in inventory and energy pulse. And now we have basically a machine that will sit here and make us gold bars and diamonds. And what I'm mildly curious about, I don't know, I think it's smart enough to do this, but our barrel holding gold bars is actually really close to getting really, really full. I'm kind of curious if it's smart enough that it stops outputting gold bars and takes all of the gold nuggets and put them that way. It's supposed to. I think it should. Yeah, all of the gold bars would go that way to making diamonds. I think it should, but I don't know, as we haven't filled up the barrel yet, not even once, so I don't know. However, if we want to see something fun happen, what we can... Whoa. Hey, come on. There we go. We can take... Where is it? Yeah. All of our spare gold nuggets... Which, hang on, let me put some of this stuff away and I can carry even more gold nuggets. Whee! Okay. So let's put that there, put that there. Put a couple more in there. And we can take all of our gold nuggets and make something pretty. Basically, we take all our gold nuggets and shove them all in there. This lag. And then the fabricator has a field day, which then all of the fabricators have field days doing it. So yay, we got lots of gold coming down, a couple of diamonds coming down, we got redstone, we got gold going up, we got lapis, tin, copper, everything. And all I have to do is sit here, because everything is automated. I like that automated thing. I really like the fact that some of this stuff is automated. Oh, but hey, we are recorded for about 45 minutes, so I am going to end the episode here, unless I ramble on for another 15 minutes like I did in the last episode. You guys might be getting another hour-long episode for all I know. Yeah, no, let's not do that again. That took forever to upload to YouTube. And the lag is actually getting on my nerves. But hey, in the next episode, I am going to be working on a project for my secret project, and that project is to fill up these barrels over here. Okay, so if we back up a little bit, we can see that counting these barrels here, I have 16 barrels in this section. Well, that's 16 barrels and 16 kellers of wool. But I don't have a way to get 16 types of wool. I only have ways to get these types of wool. So my next goal is to take these types of wool, specifically the white one that I have a lot of, and turn it into the other types of wool. So that is actually a goal for tomorrow, which is going to be really, really difficult because of how wool works, or how the pipes work. But yes, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, is set up a system to do that, which might be really, really handy, and will definitely be insanely handy if I could ever figure out this program that I've been working on. Oh, it's going to be fun. You guys are going to love it if I can get it to work. I'm just not anywhere near good at programming yet. I bet you my dad could do it in like an hour. The entire program, top to bottom, he could probably write the entire thing in an hour. And he doesn't know Lua. But yes, okay, so I will see you guys in the next episode. And I will say, as always, keep playing the game and have fun.